Hey there, it's Bobi, aka Paginator, and I'm here with a very long overdue LitJoy crate unboxing. So, LitJoy crate is a box that I'll get once in a while if I like the theme that they're doing, and I actually ordered this months ago. There was something that went wrong with the publisher, and it got delayed, so we're just now getting to open this box, and I hope that it's been worth the wait because it's taken a long time to get here. LitJoy Crate did do a really good job of communicating, letting everyone know what was going on, so I don't blame them. It was not their fault, it was the publisher, but you know, they totally kept us in the loop of what was happening, and so yeah, it just is what it is. Alright, Steampunk and Petticoats I think is the theme of this box, and let's just get on into it. Ooh, we have bubble wrap. We'll get that out of the way. Alright, so this is their summer 2022 box, so yes, very much delayed. Steampunk and Petticoats. We have a very large newsletter. It's been a while since I ordered from them. I don't think that they had this massive newsletter kind of booklet thing the last time. There is a note in here. It says, "We know that you're eagerly awaiting your custom edition of the book. Unfortunately, the shipment received by LitJoy was not up to our standards with damaged covers and bindings. We were left with no choice but to immediately issue another reprint, but these unforeseen printing errors will cause continued delay in the delivery of your book. We're doing everything we can to get you your book as quickly as possible, and at this time, we expect this book to reach LitJoy Crate in mid-December. We've moved production and printing of future custom editions for LitJoy Crate to another vendor, which we hope will mitigate any additional issues. We thank you for your continued patience." So, I can understand how frustrating that is for them to have waited this long and then to have damaged covers and bindings on their books. So I completely understand this. The book that is in the it was supposed to be in the box is My Imaginary Mary by the Lady Janies, Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. It's a book that I've already read. I had the regular edition of it and read it and loved it. I was just wanting to get the LitJoy special edition, whatever. And anyway, we still have the goodies in the box we can go through, and when the book comes, I will show it to you so that you can see what it looks like. So let's dive on in. We have a pin here, and I'm going to take it out of the plastic. Okay, so here it is, and this part does spin. That's really cool. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure I understand. Yes, this is Peter Pan. This is the clock in Big Ben, and as the hand goes around, the kids fly with it. So it's going to be too little for you to see, but we do have the silhouette of Peter, Wendy, Michael, and John. So they can go around and around and around as the clock is ticking. That's really fun. This is awesome. So this says Booth 771 Android Repair Kit, and it is some rose gold office supplies. So we have safety pins here, and then we have little clips, and we have push pins. Cute. I like that it's like a repair kit, so it's themed to something that you would like maybe see in a steampunk book, but it's like something that you could actually use. Usable items are always fun. So this is inspired by Cinder. If you haven't read that book, go read it. It's by Marissa Meyer. It's the first in a series. It's amazing. It's like fairy tales meets science fiction, and Cinderella is an android, and she also repairs other things. So this is a kit that she might need. Of course, she'd use actual like repair things, but you know, you get it. Okay, we have a book tin. Again, we'll get this out of the plastic. I'm not sure that needed to be wrapped in plastic, but whatever. It is Frankenstein. Oh, this is so pretty. I don't know if the camera's picking up the green color here. In the viewfinder, it looks gray. It is a really beautiful color. It says Frankenstein, Mary Shelley. We have the castle here, and then here is a skeleton. with long hair and a raggedy cape. And then here we have a girl in a long dress. There, here is the spine. We've got a heart there. And then on the back we have a quote with a gravestone. It says, "Life, although it may only be an accumulation of anguish, is dear to me and I will defend it." That is a quote from the book of Frankenstein. I can feel like there's something in here. It might just be like a piece of cardboard or something, but there's something in here. Let's find out what it is. Ooh, okay. First, we need to look. There's another quote on the inside. "Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful." This is something that we've seen on a lot of bookish merch from different boxes and stuff, but it is a good one. So inside was this pouch, and it says the Storybook Key Collection. So LitJoy's been doing these storybook keys. Obviously, I don't have all of them because I'm not a regular subscriber, but let's see what key we're going to get. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my Lanta. That's so beautiful. This is inspired by A Discovery of Witches. I only know that because I happened to glance down at the cheat sheet right before I opened the pouch. Oh my goodness. I have read A Discovery of Witches, the trilogy of books. I haven't seen the show. I looked at like a preview of it or something, and the actor who's playing Matthew, I was like, ew, I don't know if I agree with that choice. Nothing against the actor himself, like he's been great in other things, and I can't remember his name right now, but if you've seen the show, you know who I'm talking about anyway. But it wasn't who I would have cast, so I haven't watched the show yet. If you have watched the Discovery of Witches show and you feel like I should watch it or that I shouldn't, let me know in the comments below what you think, whether I should or should not watch that one. But again, look at this key. Man, there's a book in here. I thought they weren't going to send a book. I'm so confused. Okay, we've got another item here, so let's do that first. Okay, so we've got actually two other items before we go to the book. This is an art card. It says Olive and Adam Adventure card. It's heating up in here and it's not from a Bunsen burner. You can't help gushing over the geeky and fake love story, or is it, between Olive and Adam and the Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. I haven't read that one yet, but I've heard good things about it. Alright, in this envelope we have a set of 10 Narnia book plates. I don't tend to use book plates, but I will use these ones. Maybe in junk journaling or bullet journaling or some other crafty way. My thinking behind not using book plates is, unless like a book is like super dear to me, like Little Women that I've read 100 times or something, I don't put my name in it if it's just a book that's going to stay at home. All the books that are in my classroom are labeled to death so that people know those are Miss Page's books, but these are really pretty. And I love we have the lamppost through the wardrobe there. With LitJoy Crate, you can do add-ons. You have to pay extra for other items. I did not do any of the add-ons, but there was the option of Nevernight acrylic standees. Those would have been kind of fun. A Critter collection pin inspired by his Dark Materials. A Starfall adventure card, so something like this other card that we saw about Starfall, which is an Akatar or Akamath, something, that Sarah J. Maas thing. You know what I mean. Okay, so, didn't they say, though, the books were coming to them in mid-December, the correct ones? So why do we have a book here? This is a cute pouch, by the way. I really like this pouch. It has just fun little things in cute like handwriting and lettering stuff. Okay, so this is the book My Imaginary Mary. Oh gosh, I'm so confused. Okay, but we have the book, so why don't complain. Okay, alright, let's start with the reverse dust jacket. It has the same art that is on the little booklet that we saw. And then we have this cover that's printed on here. Sometimes history gets it all wrong. My Imaginary Mary, Ashton Handon Meadows. Here is the spine, and then there is the back with all the gears and things. Oh my heavens. Okay, so an exclusive LitJoy edition, and we've got their signatures here, and it looks like maybe we've got a handwritten draft on the pages here. Oh, we've got more artwork. That's gorgeous. Oh, there is a letter. It says, "Dear readers, we're so excited for you to read My Imaginary Mary. That should have been true tale of what happened in 18 smudge when Mary Shelley and Ada Lovelace met at one of the fanciest and nerdiest parties in London during the year without a summer. They're on their way to giving life to the coolest robot, and if he just so happens to be handsome, well, who can blame Mary for having taste? But they're not the only ones interested in bringing things to life. This book is about friendship and creativity, poetry and math. We hope you have fun reading it. Create responsibly, the Lady Janies." And I'm just checking. Yep, the end papers is more of this like hand drafted, annotated, edited stuff, which I absolutely love. Cool. Okay, so as I said, I have read this book already. I adored it. I gave it 5 stars. I love everything that these ladies write together. All of the Jane books, all the Mary books. Just loving them. I got to do an event with them online when this book launched earlier this year, and they gave some hints about their next book, but it's not going to be out for a while because they also have a TV show that's an adaptation of My Plain Jane, I think. My Lady Jane. And yeah, they have a lot going on, so it's going to be a while before you get another one from them. If you are not familiar with what this book is about, I will read the little blurb on the dust jacket. Mary may have inherited the brilliant mind of her late mother, Mary Wollstonecraft, but she lives a drab life above her father's bookstore, waiting for an idea that'll inspire a work worthy of her parentage and impress her rakishly handsome and super-secret beau, Percy Shelley. Ada Lovelace knows a thing or two about superstar parents, what with her dad being Lord Byron, the most famous poet on earth, but Ada's passions lie far beyond the arts, in mechanical engineering to be exact. Alas, no matter how precise Ada's calculations, there's always a man willing to claim her ingenious ideas as his own. Pan, aka Practical Automaton No. 1, is Ada's greatest idea yet, a machine that will change the world if only she can figure out how to make him truly autonomous, or how to make him work at all. When fate connects our two masterminds, Mary and Ada learn that they are fae, magical people with the ability to make whatever they imagine become real. But when their dream team results in a living, breathing, thinking Pan, Mary and Ada find themselves hunted by a mad scientist who won't stop until he finds out how they made a real boy out of spare parts. Okay. As per usual with these ladies, this book is full of twisted historical goodness. And so we have people who actually lived in history, Mary Shelley and Ada Lovelace, but then they're brought together in the story, added in some magic and some mixing up of history, plus a ton of humor, makes for a really good read. Cool. This is a fun box. What is my favorite thing? I think it might be the key. I mean, that certainly made me gush the most, this key. However, the Frankenstein tin is also really, really gorgeous. I think I'll probably appreciate this more once I've read that book. And yeah, we talked about everything. So that's it for today. Guys, do me a favor and answer a question for me. So as of filming today, I'm filming this on the 28th of November. And tomorrow I'm going to be attending an all-day training for teachers and librarians about the best books for young adults and middle grade for the year 2022 and possibly some of the new 2023 titles coming out. I do this training every year and I always learn about a ton of great books. Would you be interested in hearing about what I learned in my training? So just shoot me a comment in the space below if you would be interested in hearing about that, etc. So I know whether or not to prep anything for you guys. In the meantime, have a wonderful, magical, and bookish day. Happy reading. Adios.